Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from the Daily Lindsay. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm talking about the Sigma F80 brush and sharing my first impression about it. My dear friend Leslie gave this brush to me as part of like a birthday present in October, and I really haven't had a good time to try it out until now. Ugh, kind of bums me out, but thanks Leslie for this sweet present. If you're watching, she watches my channel, so just a little shout out there to her. So this is the Sigma F80 brush. It happens to be the 5-year anniversary edition, ooh la la. And it's got this rose gold ferrule to it, so I think that's pretty cool, a nice little touch instead of like the typical like silver ferrule that you see on so many brushes. I did use a medium coverage foundation with it. I don't know if it matters, you know, if you use like full or light or medium, but just kind of like giving it a little go for the first time. That's what I went with. And here's the finished product. I don't know if you can tell a difference between my other brushes and this one, but just at a glance, it was a pretty good experience this first time around. So let's jump into the video. And oh, one more thing I need to preface. I am not a beauty guru and I am not a professional makeup artist. I am just a person who loves to play with makeup and try out new products and share it with you guys here. So yeah, just wanted to say that, and let's get into the video now. Today I'll be using the Marc Jacobs Genius Gel foundation in the color Beige Deep. It's number 38. I've moisturized my face, but I haven't put on a primer. I'm not really in the mood to put on a primer today. Sometimes I don't really do primer. The other thing I wanted to mention is if the lighting's kind of different, it's because I'm using my magnification mirror. I really love this thing, and I think Coffee Break with Danny did a awesome review on it today. I just watched it this morning. I was so happy to see it get some love on YouTube. I will link that below if you're interested in this mirror. So there's that to mention. And yeah, let's get started. I'm kind of looking like a mess right now. Just kind of trying to get an even whatever all over my face. I don't even know if you can tell, but it's kind of funny. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and buff it in. I've watched a couple of videos on how to use this brush, but I'm just gonna go ahead, get the product on my skin, and then just buff it in and go from there. It feels really nice and soft. And the bristles are pretty densely packed. It's kind of amazing. I've never used a foundation brush like this before. Normally, oh, it's getting my brows all over the place, and I just did those. Normally I use like a Sephora, I have a couple Sephora foundation brushes I use. I'll show you. There one's like a flat paddle brush a little bit. I don't know how else to describe it. Then the other is this kind of more softer, like fluffier brush, both which I love. So it's kind of nice to have options now that I have this more denser brush. Sorry if my mirror is covering up too much. I don't know how much you can actually see. But I can't do this without this mirror. I love using this mirror now. It's just like, how did I do makeup before this? Lighting has always been a problem for me. I'm just trying to get it into the little crevices and stuff and get some even coverage. And there you go, there's my foundation. I don't know if you can tell a difference now that I have it on or what. Let me know in the comments if you can tell a difference or not. I think on camera it definitely looks a lot more, I don't know, like pushed into the skin, buffed into the skin. I don't know what the word is, but just as far as like a first impression, I really like that it's densely packed. I've never used a brush this dense before. The bristles are pretty smooth. What am I saying? Soft. They're pretty soft. The bristles are pretty soft. I think the Sephora brush might be a tad softer, but if you're trying to go for like a denser brush, it kind of makes sense that the bristles need to be a little bit like hardier, I guess. I would use this again. I will use it again. It's a pretty good brush. All right, I'm gonna put on the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Okay, so now that I've given the foundation some time to kind of just like mellow out on my skin and I guess, you know, set, I do have to say that I do enjoy how it turned out. This is a really great brush to add to my foundation set. I think, you know, like I mentioned before, I have, excuse me, I have, you know, this really fluffy Sephora Pro Airbrush number 55, and then I have this Pro Foundation Brush number 47 that I normally use. So having something this densely packed is great at kind of rounding out my collection. So yeah, I would recommend this brush just off the first impression. It's something worth checking out. I don't know, you know, if it would work for everyone, and I've, you know, seen some reviews online where people have kind of struggled to figure out how to use this brush. Maybe it depends on the consistency of your foundation and just how much time you spend like blending it in, because I feel like I really had to like buff it into the skin. It's not something you just go whoosh whoosh and you're done. I don't know if that makes sense. Does it? I hope so. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this first impression. I'll continue to keep you updated. Maybe it'll make it into one of my favorite videos, perhaps, we'll see. And yeah, I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful. If you like this brush and you use it with a certain foundation, or you have any tips or tricks, let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, that'll do it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye.